Welcome to another great episode of Two Guys,
a podcast,
and social media, and the joys it brings us all.
And some of the heartaches.
Heartaches, that's an understatement, dude. It gives us the best of times, it gives us the worst of times.
And it makes you really, really, really
appreciate
and evaluate some of the friends you have.
And
some of the celebrities that you follow.
It does. And we've all had that moment where we post something and immediately go, shit, I should not have posted that.
And there are a lot of times when you post something trying to be serious and all you have is people that are just joking around.
So
it just kind of goes to show you. Sorry to interrupt you real quick.
No, you go ahead.
Just goes to show you how great social media is, because I've heard people complain about it, but I'm like, that's exactly like life. You have people that will actually listen to you, then you have people who really don't care about what you have to say.
Have you ever posted something like, man, I got in a car wreck today, my leg's broken, blah, 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 blah. And if you have Facebook, they say, like. It's like, so wait, hold, let me get this straight. You like the fact that I got in a car wreck and broke my leg?
And see, that's what I find so hilarious, because people misinterpret things so much. You know, what is it about that you're liking? Are you liking the fact that I said, but I'm okay, or got it taken care of, or are you just really liking the fact that I almost died?
You know, and then think about it. Now you're going to be like, is this person truly my friend, or are they trying to get me killed?
Or is it is it because they actually really are your friend that all they're looking at is the fact that you're alive?
Exactly. You don't know. You know, that's going to lead you to want to call this person up and be like, yo, so
what's going on? You
like my post, but I can't tell if you like it because I got hurt or because I'm okay. You have a little bit of explaining to do for me now. You know, and that right there can lead to some arguments, and then you go to, it's an ugly path at times.
Right.
But then, you shake hands at the end of the day and you walk away friends still.
Right, because that's how social media is, just the way that life is. I mean, it's just people will say things and do things, and sometimes, like me, when I post something, like I'll tag people's name. Like this is just talk about Facebook. I'll tag people's names because either I want them to see it, or it's a message that I think that they need to hear, or it's just something I think that they'll find funny.
I'm gonna call you out on that tagging instance, because this got me in trouble before.
Okay.
There was a time where I was home perfectly fine, sitting in front of my TV playing my games, and I get one of those message notifications on Facebook. I looked at it and it says Khalid is at Victoria's Secret with Javier.
Was it that, or was it something else?
I believe it was Victoria's Secret. I think it was Victoria's. I gotta remember. I can't remember. And I only know is that it said I was somewhere.
Well, me and you were actually in Victoria's Secret one time, right?
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember this at all.
You know who used to work there?
Oh, okay, yeah. I can't remember that now. But no, I was sitting at home. I get the message, and then I feel heat on my shoulder. It's like, I'm right here, so how can I be there? Because I was being looked at by you know who was giving me this look, and I'm like, I think he's messing with me, but I'm right here.
I kind of have to call BS on that, because the whole tagging thing didn't exist at that time.
It did.
I didn't start checking in until...
No, I know you check.
Okay, fine. If you say it's true, it's fine.
I know you did it. You got me in trouble with that before.
Anyways, social media. Me and Khalid did some research. Well, first we talked about it. Like, do we like social media? Do we dislike social media? I'm not going to say I like it or dislike it. I'm going to say there's a lot of things I like about it, and there's a lot of things I dislike about it.
Okay, can you see yourself going, let's say, a month without social media?
God, no. I would die.
That's the thing. There's all these people out there like, oh, I'm going to delete my Facebook page, or back in the day when there was MySpace, I'm going to delete my MySpace page.
I still have my MySpace. I don't use it.
There's a long, awkward silence there, by the way. My jaw just dropped when you said that. You still have a MySpace page?
I don't use it. I just still have it. I mean, I still remember the password and
I don't even know.
Email.
I might have one. I don't know.
You do.
I don't know my password there.
I commented on your page like a week and a half ago.
I don't know then. I honestly don't know.
I hope Vivian's not listening, because she you commented the first time.
What?
When you said you didn't know I was on MySpace. You're like, oh, I thought that was on MySpace. But I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. Let's not get technical here.
Anyway, But, it's like the good old days of MySpace and everything. Everyone would, I'm going to delete my MySpace because I don't want to be around social media, or I'm going to delete my Facebook, or all this stuff. You know how much information you'll miss out on if you delete that just for like a couple weeks?
I thought about that. There were times where I thought to myself, I would want to delete my Facebook because it was just friends and family.
Yeah.
I was like, well, if I come across them, I come across them. If they want to hang out with me, they know my number. Whatever happens. But then celebrities got into the picture.
Yeah, celebrities with Twitter. Don't forget Twitter. You have to throw Twitter in there too. That with celebrities.
Yeah. But like I said, I wanted to delete my Facebook, but then celebrities came a part of it, and they started having Facebook pages. Whether it was like them exactly them putting stuff on Facebook, or it was somebody who was lesser known, and it was really them putting it up on there. Like I'm surprised that some people didn't have enough friends on Facebook, because once you hit like 5,000 friends, it turns into like a fan page or something like that.
See, that's why I like MySpace, because Tom was always guaranteed to be your friend.
I was friends with Tom, but a lot of people deleted him.
If you weren't friends with Tom, you got issues.
I mean, everybody, even people who didn't have a MySpace, was friends with Tom. That's
exactly.
how big he was. But when celebrities became a part of it, you started following them, and you saw a lot of stuff, like, because a lot of people would ask questions like, oh, I wonder how this, or I wonder how that, I wonder when they're going to come to town, and they would put up stuff like, hey guys, like Kevin Hart's coming to town August 17th, or, oh, WWE's coming to town this time, and I'm like, so wait, so I can follow this and get all the news and updates in one place, with not only just celebrities, but my friends, my family, and then everything that Facebook started doing. Pictures and videos and sharing and tagging and checking in. It's like, it has so many uses that I can't even tell you right now, but you'd have to experience it just by being on it.
We got our Facebook page set up with our 27 fans. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much.
You should name them all.
God, I can't name them all. Can you?
No, I can name some of them. But
I think we're going to spend, when we get to 500, we will spend an entire podcast thanking every single one of them one by one.
I'll name it 250 of them. You name 250 of them.
Exactly. We'll definitely do that.
Wait. Well, I mean, I have quite a few friends on Facebook. You have quite a few friends on Facebook. I think that'll total 500.
Yeah. You know what I think we should also do? If we get to like 50... I think the 50th person, I'll get them something like a gift card or something like that. Something nice.
Or how about a random drawing? Because there are people that followed us from day one.
True, that is true.
Yeah, there are people who've been down since day one.
We might, when we get to 50 likes on the page,
we'll do a random.
We'll do a random drawing.
And if it's somebody we don't like, we'll pick again. No. If it's my name or Khalid's name, we'll pick again. You know what? We won't even put our names in there.
Yeah. So we'll do a random drawing when we get to 50 likes. So spread the word to everyone out there. Random drawing might be something great, might be something not so great. It'll be something good. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It'll be an autographed picture of me doing double thumbs up.
Autographed by me. Or we'll take you out to eat to a Terminus Steakhouse.
Okay, Walking Dead fan.
I bet you Heather caught that one.
You think? Well, I bet everyone except for myself caught that one. Wait, I caught it too. Thanks for telling me about Terminus earlier, by the way.
Yeah.
But no, I mean... Social media has impacted, I think, every aspect of just about everyone's life. I mean, shoot, my parents both have MySpace page, and they're
MySpace or Facebook?
Sorry, Facebook. God,
Facebook. Right.
They got Facebook pages,
right? And it's such a great way to keep in contact with people and to keep up with people, because there are people that it's kind of like this. You remember your friend that we went to hang out with that one time, Jessica?
Yeah.
I only met her once. But I swear, anytime she comments on my stuff or I comment on her stuff, it feels like we've been friends forever.
That is
true.
I
promise you, if I were to meet her like 10 years from now, just through Facebook, I would feel like I wouldn't have like missed a beat with her.
Speaking of which, congratulations, Jessica. We know you're getting married. I think it's like 2 weeks away or something like that.
I think like
or it might be this weekend sometime. Congratulations. Hope it's a good wedding.
Yeah, it sucks you have to leave us, but
she's in Georgia, man. Let her have some fun.
Ain't nothing sweeter than them Georgia peaches.
True. So congratulations, Jessica. Just a quick shout out to you. Hopefully you do listen to our podcast. I hope. I don't think she
follows it.
I don't think she does.
You know what? We'll put one out there and we'll put her name on it.
Exactly. We'll tag her in this one.
All right.
See right there. Look, we're gonna use our Facebook. We're gonna use our Facebook page to tag someone. Right. Let them know that we're talking about them.
And I'm sending you a toaster.
You're sending her a toaster
for her wedding.
Can you put my name on that too, please?
I'll
Like you pay for.
I'll
one
buy the
side.
toaster. You buy the bread.
All right. We gotta find out what type of bread she likes, though.
Don't matter.
Don't matter.
No.
All right, we'll send her some like.
She's pretty small, so we'll get her wheat bread.
All right, wheat bread sounds like a good plan. But yeah, I mean, there's just so many good uses for social media. The working environment one, LinkedIn, for example. You're looking for a job. What better place to go than put your resume out on LinkedIn and everything? God, I get emails all the time about LinkedIn stuff. You know, I mean, it's just ridiculous. There's people I haven't talked to in God knows how long that I have as friends on Facebook, and I can reach out to them. You know, when I moved here from Trinidad, you know?
Yeah, and I don't get to see my nieces and nephews a lot at all. But through Facebook, seeing their pictures and what their parents are doing for them, ballet, ballerinas, kung fu, baseball.
You feel like you're right there with them while they're going through all this stuff, you know?
Exactly. And it helps you, like, and this might just specifically for me, but it helps me to figure out what am I going to get these kids for Christmas. Well, he's into baseball, so I get him an autographed baseball.
Oh, yeah.
She's into karate, so I'll get her like a little, like one of those little outfits with the little black
the
belts or
gis.
something. No, not a gi. No,
that's what it is. That's what it's called.
Isn't that for girls?
No, never mind.
I think you're talking about.
Never mind.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
and look at Twitter. I mean, I think even though Facebook is bigger, I think more celebrities are on Twitter, and it's direct messages from or direct updates from the celebrity itself.
I think it's a lot easier on Twitter for someone to just said, "LOL, just went base jumping," you know, or take a picture and post it on there, and everyone comment on it from then on out. You know, I think it's a little bit easier than on Facebook. Me personally,
I would disagree with you only because sometimes it's hard for me to understand Twitter.
With all the hashtags?
All the hashtags, all the at this person or at that person, or it'll say retweet from this person. And then, like, to click on the picture, like Facebook, the picture would just be there. On Twitter, you have to click on the picture, and it'll take you to another link. And sometimes it gets confusing because I don't know what they're trying to say. They tag so many people's names, and I don't know what they're trying to say.
It's like, okay, at so-and-so, at so-and-so, at so-and-so, at so-and-so, at so-and-so, hey. That's it? You're just saying, hey?
And on top of that, some people, when you do the at and their name, sometimes you don't know who they're talking to because it'll be like Khalid Phillip at Ghost Hunter. Like, who's Ghost Hunter?
Exactly.
You know? With me, I always keep mine the same. It's always gonna be Javier Santana, at Javier Santana.
You can get a lot of follows now on Twitter. Watch.
I doubt it.
You're gonna.
I seriously doubt it, but
you never know.
Yeah. And what about Instagram? Instagram did something that
all those pictures.
Yeah, it's like
it made you want to follow celebrities, see what they're taking pictures of.
Right, and the cool thing is that if somebody told you, okay, this is what Facebook is, this is what Twitter is. What if somebody told you, hey, I'm going to take the best parts of that and make something smaller, and it'll still be good.
Yeah.
So all Instagram was at first was just pictures. A lot of times, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I just keep scrolling until I see a picture. Oh, let me look at this picture.
Yeah.
Let me look at this video. With Instagram, it's all pictures, and then it turned into 7-minute videos, which is pretty cool. I just don't like when it cuts off when they're trying to say something.
Yeah.
Or I don't like when the people know it's going to get cut off, but they keep talking like, yeah. So today I'm going to talk about.
Wait, you need 7-second videos?
Yeah.
You said 7 minutes.
Well, I meant to say 7 seconds.
I'm just making sure that people understand.
Well, I'm sure these people know. There's
no,
social media.
Watch, there's going to be somebody that's never heard of Instagram be like, he said it was 7 minutes, damn it!
Okay, I don't think they would get that ridiculous.
You never know. There could be a Troy out there.
You're right.
There could be a Troy.
You're right. But yeah, I mean, just to see the videos and the pictures, and you can even follow celebrities. And I hate the fake accounts and the people that.
That's one of the things I hate. That is one thing I hate about social media. But I will say this: some sites like Twitter and everything, you know, if they're not verified, you don't have to follow them. You know, when they're verified, you kind of have an idea. Okay, this could be the real person. It's a better chance of being the real person than
right. But also something else I don't like is even if you do follow them, I mean, if it is verified, they put out like other Twitters, like AJ Lee.
Yeah.
She has I think it's called AJ Brooks Fan Club or AJBrooks.com. It's a joint kind of thing, but it's not verified. So it's like, I follow it because I love AJ Lee, and I want to follow her all the time. Anything that has to do with it, like, there's very few where I'll follow like 1,000 of the same person just because I want to see pictures and updates on that person.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's just so annoying when people put up fake accounts because you don't know who to follow sometimes.
Exactly. You know, and have you ever? Okay, this is continue with the social media. Have you heard of that show on MTV called Catfish?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
So, it's one of my. How can I say it? I'm not really proud to say that I enjoy watching that show from time to time, but dude, this show. Okay, have you do you know the premise of it? Like, do you know the premise of Catfish? Or
right, there's people who have been online talking to each other
for like
forever,
years, and
they
meet. They finally meet, and they turn like there was one instance where this chick was been talking to this guy that she thought was like the love of her life and all this stuff. She finally meets the guy. It turns out the guy was like a stalker that she had from years ago. Like,
wow.
And for people to take that's I guess one of the downsides to social media. You know?
Sorry to interrupt you, but my phone just went off, and that means that I have to do a dare.
Mine went off a couple times earlier, so we'll call it even for this one.
No, we have to dare each other.
No,
we have to be consistent with this, dude.
We haven't done any of them yet.
Okay, we're gonna do one right now. I dare you to speak in a British accent for 30 seconds. You gotta do it, man.
I don't know how to speak in a British accent. I can't do a British accent.
I dare you to speak in a British accent for 30 seconds.
I can't do
What's
British.
my dare? You already do your dare. If you don't do your dare, you owe me $10.
I can't do British accents,
well, then give me $10 then.
I dare you to speak in a British accent for 30 seconds. Better be damn good, too.
30 seconds? I'll do it the best I can.
No, actually, no. The rest of this damn podcast.
No, I'm not going to do the rest of the podcast.
You owe me $10. Looks like we're even.
Okay, I'll do it for the rest of the podcast.
All right, we got another hour to go.
But what's your dare? You do not have an hour to go.
We got another hour to go.
No, we do not. Well, so what's your... Are you not going to do a dare?
I'm not gonna... I can't do a British
accent.
Well, give me
$10 then.
Well, when you prove that you can do it for an hour, then we're good.
No, I do your dare, you do my dare.
I can't.
Come on, you are discouraging the people. They're gonna want to shut the show down because we have.
Give me something else then.
Okay, fine. I'll speak in a British accent for 5 minutes, not for the whole show, because you turned on your first dare. Your second dare. I'll come up with it in a minute.
All right.
Okay, so start the clock. 5 minutes.
It started right now.
7:38. I'll stop.
Okay, go.
All right then.
Really?
Yeah.
You better say more than just one word at a time.
Well, I'm waiting for you to talk about what you're going to talk about next.
Well, we're talking about social media.
Okay, what about you? You were making a comment about it.
I completely forgot now. All you said was your phone went off.
Yeah, my phone went off. You were talking about Catfish.
Yeah, Catfish. So, I mean, have you ever tried to spoof an account so that way you can follow somebody around?
Only once in the past.
Give us some details about it.
It's honestly quite embarrassing because there was a girl that I liked, and we were very close with each other.
I'm just thinking it sounds more Australian than British.
This is my British accent.
It sounds more Australian.
If you have a problem with it, then bloody hell.
I want to cock the accent.
Anyways, there was a girl that I liked, and I thought she liked me too, and we shared those moments where something was going to happen, and someone told me a rumor that she was with somebody else. Well, of course, I didn't do it, but I let a friend know, and he said, if you want, I can make a fake account, befriend him on MySpace.
It was back in MySpace days.
Yeah, it was in about 2008, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And, but he wouldn't be his friend on MySpace, so I couldn't find out. I didn't really approve the page, but he wanted to make it anyways, and he made it, and we were going to find out, but eventually we found out what was going on, so.
Oh, okay.
That's all that was.
It wasn't that bad. It's not like you stalked her for like 2 or 3 years and then decided to meet her.
No. I just wanted to know if the rumors were true. That's all that was.
Were they true?
Yes. But that's the way life goes. If you don't take an opportunity when it's given, then, well, tough noogies.
Can you say Crocodile Dundee for me just once?
Nope.
God damn it. Sorry, dude.
Yeah. Now that you say, I do see where you think it's Australian.
I'm sorry. Can you say Barbie? Like, come on, just one.
I'm sorry. I guess I did get confused with Australian and British, but we're gonna keep going with it.
What? No, it's not the dare though. The dare was for British.
This is my British accent.
It's damn Australian.
If I can't do one, I'm doing the best I can, and I'm doing the best I can. So let's continue.
Fine.
Okay, so what about this catfish you were talking about?
No, I was just telling you. That's what the whole point of the show is to find out if this person on the other end is really who they say they are. And I think I've only seen one episode where the person is actually who they're expecting it to be. The other 12 or so that I've seen, it's never been the same person. It's always been at one point it was this chick's talking to a guy, right? A guy. I use air quotes for that because they finally go to meet the person. It turns out it's a chick.
Blimey. It's not that funny. Can you just continue with the story?
But it's just one of those weird things with social media. I think that's the only downside I see to social media is that people faking.
Well, I don't really think that was social media. Wasn't that just in-room chatting?
No, it's straight up through Facebook, MySpace, stuff like that. Yeah.
I've had people with Facebook profile pictures of beautiful women, but when you click on the About button and read a little bit more about them, the email mentions a man's name, so it just lets me know that it's really trying to catfish me.
Those. But see, what I don't understand is how can you speak for? Okay, this is the one thing I never understand. How do you speak to somebody that you've never met before in your life? Speak to them for 4 years and then say you're madly in love with them. Can you do that?
If you've never been in their shoes, if you've never been in a situation where you had to communicate with someone like that, nobody was around you, but you found, friendship online.
Okay, I guess I can see that.
And I'm not saying that I've done that or you've done that. Okay, I'm good. I'm going to have to practice on my British accent because I thought I was speaking British. I think I hit British a couple times, but I think
it was heavy Australian.
Well, I'm British Australian.
You do know most people from Australia, most people that live in Australia were former British, I guess.
Well, thank you, Mr. History teacher. No, I didn't know that. But
yeah, just a little history lesson there. If I'm not mistaken, Great Britain used to use Australia as a prison island, so to say, prison colony. So a lot of their prisoners would go there.
And did they transform into kangaroos? Because there's a lot of kangaroos out there.
Dude, the kangaroo to Australian population, I heard, to Australian person is really bad.
I shared a page on my Facebook where it shows in Japan there's an island where the cats outnumber people 6 to 1.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I can't go to that island because of asthma. I'll die right away.
Okay. Even though he lived in a house with 2 cats.
Yeah, and
3 cats.
How many times did I have asthma attacks? God, it was bad.
Yeah, that breathing would get annoying at times. Not that you're annoying or anything. It was
bad. It was bad.
It's just somebody you're really. It's let's say you finally got to meet your favorite basketball player, and you find out that he's sneezing all the time.
I'll put you
get on your nerves.
It's like this, man. It was like sitting next to Darth Vader all the time. That's all you heard. Don't lie. You know it's true. I'm not.
I remember one time I got mad at Khaled because he was helping me move, and he said, "Dude, I gotta go." So he went to his house, and me and his buddy Eric went to his house, and I see him on the couch watching TV, eating Reese's peanut butter cups. He was like, "Bro, I had an asthma attack. It was horrible." And he's watching a show, and his legs are shaking, not because he's sick or anything, but he's just, I don't know, he's just moving, and he's eating Reese's peanut butter cups, and he's like, "Yeah, I can't help you anymore." I'm like,
yeah, okay. It was bad.
I was like, can Eric borrow your car? He was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, it was, dude. Asthma's not a funny thing, dude.
Hey, it ain't easy being wheezy.
I have sympathy for anyone that says they have problems breathing, dude. It is not a nice feeling.
I have it too sometimes. Not asthma, but trouble breathing.
You just feel your lungs tighten up, and you just feel like the air's getting sucked out of you. It's a terrifying feeling. Man, we digress from social media really fast into asthma.
I need you to stop doing that. Okay, so we were talking about
social media, and I was on a con, so to say. Of people spoofing, making fake accounts and stuff like that, just so they can stalk people, so to say.
Right, and like I was saying, if you've never, it's like there are certain things that you do in your life, or that your family does in their life, that people would look at as like, why? But you say to yourself, well, they don't know what's going on. This
Exactly.
is why this. So it's kind of like being catfished. You don't know what's going on in somebody's life to where they could find friendship online. Maybe they just went online just for the, the social.
Yeah, but why would you fake being somebody else?
Oh,
That's the part that...
that's two things right there. The one, depending on the reason why they would want to fake it. If it's to hook up with girls, okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
No, at least I understand it.
Okay.
Two, maybe they're just so unhappy and so insecure with who they are that they would rather get talked to by someone else.
Pretend to be somebody else.
Right. To kind of boost them up a little bit.
I guess.
Or maybe they're just trolls.
But yeah. But yeah, I mean, okay, so...
I said maybe they're just trolls.
Trolls, as in... Are you saying I'm a troll?
Yeah. You are a troll.
How am I a troll?
You almost won Troller of the Year at the Inner Circle Awards.
I'm not a troll.
I can see you trolling people online.
Wow.
You've done it to most people in the Inner Circle.
Have I really?
Yeah.
Like...
Okay. You've done it to He Who Must Not Be Named.
Uh-huh.
You've done it to She Who Must Not Be Named. You've done it to Heather, multiple occasions. You've done it to Claudia.
What?
Aaron, not so much. Big John, not so much. Your sister, a lot.
If I've trolled anyone, it's probably Aaron and John. The two people you say not so much are the two people I willingly go out of my way to try and troll.
Nick, oh my god, you troll that little kid.
Oh yeah,
like,
you cannot mention the Loch Ness monster, okay?
That's why you troll him, because you know he's not going to be there.
Exactly.
Although he's been, like, his show up ratio to non-show up ratio has been...
He lost it this past weekend, though.
How?
UFC fight.
How many times have I not answered calls or texts or was going to be there but didn't show up?
You don't understand. He texted me, and a minute later I called him and he didn't answer.
I know I have a reputation of defending people, but if your phone dies, how do we know what happened? How many times did I tell you?
Oh yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
How many times did I tell you I'll be there, but my phone died and there was no way for me to contact you and I couldn't go?
It's very annoying when that happens.
Well, you don't know what's going on.
Okay, well,
I had a phone that was crappy.
Okay, but this is a different Tommy. That was on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
He has yet to message me back saying, "Oh, dude, my phone died," or "Oh, sorry, I missed your call," or anything like that. You, once your phone gets charged and everything, dude, my phone died. Sorry.
Yeah, but that's even more annoying though.
What?
Because now you have a chance to get back at me.
How?
Oh, dude, that's messed up. You should let me know this and this and that. I should have just let it go and just be like Nick and just be like, "What's up, guys? What y'all doing today?" "Oh, we're gonna go do this." All right, cool. Whether he shows up or doesn't show up, he doesn't.
But see, he has his reputation took him a while to build. Okay, he built this because there are times where we use social media to communicate because we know he doesn't get. He apparently never gets text messages or phone calls.
Speaking of that, my phone got cut off because I forgot to make a payment. Sometimes you forget. Sometimes, you don't remember to do something until you get a message say, "Hey, pay your bill."
Yeah.
Well, there's times where like I'm out of money, and I don't get paid till like 5 days later, and your phone gets cut off.
Yeah.
Well, I told everybody, "Hey, my phone's cut off. My phone's cut off. My phone cut off." Well, guess what?
What?
Because of Wi-Fi, I can call people through Tango, which is an app you can install on your phone. I can call people through Facebook. I can call people through. There's some other apps that you can play games and it'll allow you like to FaceTime with people.
Yeah.
And I've been able to do it with my niece. Like there was like a month and a half I couldn't connect my phone because they were trying to charge me a ridiculous amount. They said like, "Hey, you owe us $350." I'm like, $350?
Mm-hmm.
I knew eventually I was gonna have to pay it because I have to pay it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how I got to $350. I seriously don't know how I got to $350. But I was still able to use the Wi-Fi functions
social
on my phone.
media, man.
Yeah, I was still
the
able
beauty of social media. We're pretty sure we're just gonna be in a virtual world.
I don't think so.
Man, Oculus Rift, dude.
Are you talking about Manifest Destiny?
No, dude.
The domino effect? Or the Louisiana Purchase?
A little bit of all combined into one. The Magna Carta, dude.
So you're talking about the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah, exactly.
And you were born in Bermuda, so I don't.
What the fuck?
Aren't you from Bermuda?
No.
Where are you from?
Trinidad, man. We're closer
Speaking
to Venezuela.
of Trinidad, aren't you friends with people on Facebook that live in Trinidad?
Yeah, my cousins.
And don't we have a listener in Trinidad?
Yeah, I think one of my cousins actually listened to it.
And there you go. The beauty of Facebook. Back in the day, you have to send pigeons to communicate. You had to be the proud owner of 2 cans and a very long string. The
Smoke signals, dude. Smoke signals.
The Pony Express. Phone calls. You have to get phone cards. You can only call between 9 and 10 to get free calls or something like that. Now, with one click of a button, I could message Jessica and George and say, "Hey, congratulations on your marriage." Yeah, I didn't even have to call her.
Yeah, we got to send her a nice card or something.
I need to send her. I need to send her, Lauren, Delmy, and Vivian. Those are all friends on my Facebook because they helped me out big time when it came to the guys' advice, girls' advice for Valentine's Day. Yeah, there were other people that commented every now and then, but those 4 were the main ones.
We'll definitely gotta send them. And to wrap this, we're gonna wrap it up here in a couple minutes, but we're gonna need a little bit of help coming up on one of our near future podcasts. Actually,
yeah, we've done. This is gonna be the first. Well, if you don't count wrestling, this is gonna be the first trilogy of podcasts that we've done.
Exactly, it's gonna be. We're looking forward to doing another episode of.
Guys and girls. No, advice for.
It's Girl Talk for Guys.
Okay, Girl Talk for Guys, which is advice of.
It's advice. Girls. It's advice about girls.
For girls. No, wait.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me try to remember this.
Okay, who needs the advice?
It's guys.
Who's giving the advice?
Girls.
So it's girls' advice for guys.
For girls. No,
from about guys.
Hold on. Wait. Let me try. Wait. Let me see if I remember it correctly.
Look up the last title.
I don't remember if did we put it in the last title.
Oh, there it is. It's Girl Talk for Guys. It's girls' advice for guys who need advice about girls from girls. So what it is I'm going to exaggerate here, so don't nobody get offended. There are a lot of guys out there who are losers, and they're losers because they have no girls. Well, we bring in a couple of experts who know a little bit about our problems and situations, and they're willing to help us answer some questions that we might have. Yeah.
So
first episode we had Hannah and
Sella on.
Second episode we
had Hannah, Heather, and Claudia actually, right. And a special guest appearance from Joe, which that one went off
face palm.
that one went off the rails a little bit.
I liked Joe as a person, but I'm not going to ask him a question on this show. I'll ask him a question on any other podcast, but not on this one. Because if you go back, I timed it. 2 minutes.
It was 2 minutes long? There's a 2-minute section in there that I tried.
We tried to get another guy in there to ask a question about something that a guy would need help with, but
you should go back and listen to it.
But you know what? In all fairness, it really wasn't Joe's fault.
I'll take some of the blame.
I think you need to take all of it. Because you didn't phrase it correctly, but anyway, if there's any girls out there that would want to help us, do this podcast, we
just shoot us a message post on the page,
and we'll do something nice for you.
Yeah. Also, guys, shoot us your questions.
Come on, guys. You guys act like everything's all good and gravy out there, but I see guys breaking up with girls and girls breaking up with guys all the time.
We're not going to mention who asked what questions or anything like that. We keep it completely anonymous.
Right.
And shoot us your questions, man. Anything.
And the funny thing is you would think that shooting us a question might not help, but I've actually had girls ask me questions about, like advice for guys, and I was able to give them advice, and it was very helpful. I'm not tooting my own horn or anything, but I kind of feel like I'm the reason why some of the friends that I have that are girls didn't break up with their boyfriends or didn't misinterpret something. Like my sister, oh, this and this and that and that. I'm like, hey, maybe you don't think this, maybe you don't think that. And she was like, I don't know. I'll find out. And sure enough, I was able to help them.
Yeah.
So you never know. A question you have might just
be the answer that we might be able to give you an answer. They might be able to give you an answer for it.
Whether it's our personal opinion or whoever we have helping us.
But yeah. So tune in next time. We're out. See ya.
Later.